I'm about to give up. And I'm trying to keep my composure because I know there may be children watching. But Bonnie's not happy right now. Not a happy birdie at all. I'm gonna give it a minute for everybody from the previous live to find me on this new live as I finish demoing part 2, the conclusion of the raised chain stitch. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My sound totally just went away before, and I don't know why. So that was weird. Okay. Seriously, Hannah, I'm about to just give up, but I will go through. All right, good luck with your class, Hannah. Okay, so I got no choice. I'm doing it. I'm gonna show up for everybody and get this demo done. And hopefully tomorrow's demo goes better for Hannah. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm back and I'm gonna continue demoing the rest of the raised chain stitch. Get this back in view so you can see. Bye, Hannah. Hopefully they find me here. I don't know. We'll see. Ah, some people are here. Did you guys find me? I'm so sorry for all the technical difficulties. Oh, yay, Arlene, you found me. I'm about to like sweat. I'm talking about conniptions. This is like the mother of all conniptions. Hi, Chevy. Thank you for coming over again to this 3rd live that I've started today. I'm gonna keep going. Hopefully the sound is good. Everyone can hear me. Are we good? I don't know what's going on. This has been a very long day. I'm ready to cry. After I hang up, I'm gonna go curl up in a ball and cry. Oh God. Okay. So, I'm a trooper. That's right. I'm a trooper. I can do this. Okay, over here. Sometimes things just don't go our way, and we just have to pick ourselves back up, and we gotta just keep on going, everybody. That's right. So I have my foundations done. The foundation stitches were done in a pearl cotton because I don't want to get caught in them as I'm weaving. All right. I am starting from the far right. I don't know at what point you guys lost my sound the last time. Because I don't remember if you guys heard me say how, just like in the raised chain, the raised stem stitch, if we have an irregular shape, you're gonna start going over from the horizontal stitch that is furthest out, okay? So, and Chevy for the lefties, you guys work from the other direction, and everything is sort of mirror image, okay? So I'm gonna come up, this is my longest stitch, I'm going to come up over it, needle under the bar to make that sort of straight stitch, and then wrap the working thread underneath, and then the needle is going to go back from the top under the bar and over the working thread. Okay, does everybody see that? Let me get this out of the way. Okay, and then I'm going to pull it through. Right. I think I can probably connect and fit one underneath this, the one below it. So thread goes over the bar, needle goes under the bar, pull, watch your tension, okay? It's gonna make this connecting vertical stitch. Working thread goes around, it's going to swing over like a little smiley face over to the right. So lefties, you're swing over to the left. Okay, needle goes under the bar. It's like going between the bar and over the working thread. Okay, so if you need to, if you notice, I sort of shoved that vertical stitch over out of my way so I could make sure I go in between. I don't want to split that vertical stitch. I want to kind of, you're going on the left side of it and then on the right side of it. Okay, so I want to make sure I clear it and I'm on the right side under the bar over the working thread and then pull. I think on that earlier, one of the earlier lives that I started, and I'm going to send the needle back down to the back of the fabric. When I first started, I don't know if you caught it, I was drinking something. This mug, you can't see it. If I turn it, I'll end up spilling all over my stuff. But before, let me get a sip. It says whiskey on the mug, and I was saying, I'm not drinking whiskey. I am drinking ginger tea. I actually don't really drink, so, but I feel like after this live, I may go need a drink. All right, so I'm going to come up to the top now of the next, the next bar that is furthest to the right, okay? And I can zhuzh these all the way over if I want. And now like the raised stem stitch, you could either tie off at the bottom and then start again from the top, or you just continue. You'll use more thread by just continuing, but sometimes you gotta sacrifice some thread for your sanity, right? Or the time. So it's up to you. You decide what you want to do. So up over the bar, come underneath. Oh, Lynn's gonna bring me some chocolate liquor all the way from Danbury. Yeah. Chocolate liquor sounds good. Okay, so working thread goes down and around. Needle goes to the right of the vertical stitch underneath the horizontal bar over the working thread, pull up gently to tighten it, and then pull back down. Okay, so you notice I tug up a little bit just to sort of tighten up the knot over the bar, and then I'll rotate it back down. And I'm not just pulling this way because I'm just, again, because I did such a shorter tacking stitch, I don't have to worry as much when I'm pulling down, but I'm going to gently up first and then pull down, okay? And that's just, again, to help maintain the tension. So now we just kind of keep going. It is a really pretty stitch. It has a lot of nice texture. Yeah, and once you get going, just like the raised stem, it does move quickly once you find that rhythm. And if I had done the full 6 strands, it would probably look a little thicker, like a little fuller. But it does have a really lovely texture. Okay, so I'm gonna go, let's see if I can squeeze one in up here to connect. So now I'm going up to the very top bar. Over and under, swing it around, get to the right of it. And this time it's under and over. Gentle tug up. Oh, I caught something here. Oh, for crying out loud. Something's wrong. Okay, that's okay, because now you get to see how you can undo a stitch. Release your needle. Okay, so take your needle out, unthread it. Let's undo it. Let's figure out what happened. I went through something. Okay. All right, let's start again. Rethread your needle, So yeah, I mean, this is the great part. If only you knew how many times I've had a frog. Yeah, right? It's sometimes you just got to. Oh gosh. Okay, if you're having trouble rethreading, you can use a threader, or you can also just give it a fresh snip and then rethread it. There we go. Let's try again. It's all about perseverance, right? We can do it. All right, it's all about practice. So this time, I think what I'm gonna do, I think it's just because I'm so close. I'm gonna go eye end first, so I don't catch whatever it was I caught last time. So I guess if you have like a blunt tip needle, chenille needle or something like that, or tapestry needle, this may be a good time to do that. Switch to something like that when you're weaving. But you can see why it's helpful to have a the foundation stitches be done in pearl cotton, so they're a little less likely to get caught or split as you're weaving through. Thank you, friends, for coming along for this live demo today. What a demo it has been. But yeah, you just got to keep going. You got to just deep breath. You know, you can kind of moan and groan a little bit about it and then move on, right? Just keep going. There you go. Again, you see the lovely texture it has, kind of open here. It could be interesting. I don't know if it would work. And honestly, I don't know if I have the energy to demo this idea, but it could be interesting to layer it again on top and sort of fill in these little holes in here with stitches, almost like offset them. I don't know how that would work, but that might be interesting if anybody has the energy to try it. I definitely don't today. Let's see what happens. Now, here's the thing. I have, because I've divided it here, I'm going to see if I can kind of seamlessly go through. To connect them. If I just sort of grab whichever stitch I can, whether it be on the left or the right. So I think I'll go under the one that started on the left side. And then on this side, I'm going to connect them going under this one. Let's see if that covers up where the back stitch was. Yeah, I think that'll work actually. Okay, so just go over this side and then grab onto the foundation stitch that was on the right side. So essentially that straight stitch is going right down that seam, like between the two horizontal stitches. This one again, I'm going to go eye end underneath. I don't know what happened to my sound that last one. It's so weird. So you can do this stitch. Yeah, you can create so many different things. And that's another reason why some of these stitches will pop up year after year in Bingo, because they're just so versatile. You can do so many different things with them. It's just about creative thinking and like, okay, what do I do with this, with a super basic stitch? How do I make it work for birds or for pets like we did last year, or whatever, you know, whatever it is that you are trying to make, and just being really creative and giving you permission to explore and have fun and see like what you can do with it. So because it does look like a crocheted or like a knitted, netty kind of effect, if we're going the accessory route, it could be fun like to put a sweater on one of these birdies, right? Or a scarf or something. Or, well, Hannah used the raised stem to do the necktie on the penguin, but I guess that you could use it to make whatever, like a sweater or a hat or a or some gloves or oh, leg warmers, definitely. I think was it Aubrey who did the leg warmers? Somebody did leg warmers on theirs and it was so cute. But you can do all kinds of accessories, right? It is still winter, and boy, what a cold winter it has been. This has been a brutal winter so far. I'm ready for spring. And it is so pretty in this variegated. Okay, and I'm happy to report that as I am stitching now, my heart rate's coming back down. I'm feeling a little less anxious about all of the issues we've been having with today's live. I'm just feeling more relaxed. And I hope that's what this stitching does for you. I mean, bingo every day for an entire month can be a lot, but it's a good excuse for us to get creative, take a little time out for ourselves, just relax, just kind of like get off the screens, although you're watching a screen right now to watch the demo, and I'm on a screen to do the demo. But once you figure out the stitch and you're able to do it without looking at the demo, then you can just do it. You just do your thing and you can unplug and just relax. I am just such a fan of variegated threads. I love them so much. If I could use them for everything, I would. They're just so pretty. Okay, so this one, I'm really close to the end. I'm gonna actually lift up that thread, the working thread, before I go underneath, because I wanna make sure I can get to the left side of it. And I'm like, I don't have a lot of that tacking bar to work with. And then I'm gonna try to shove over the stitch, the column that is to the right of it, to make sure I'm in the right placement of my needle. Obviously, because you're doing a lot of weaving, don't play thread chicken with this, okay? It looks much nicer when you can at least finish the column. Try not to have to stop in the middle if you can help it, okay? Because it'd be difficult to hide that transition. So when you start it, start with a full length of thread. So good like 18 inches or so is a good idea. Don't torture yourselves if you don't have to, right? Okay, and then I think I'm gonna fit. So see, when I shove them over, you pack them tight, you can also decrease that gap, those little holes. But I'm actually just packing them tightly temporarily just so I can get in and do my last two. Yeah, it really is amazing. My heart was pounding before, and now I'm chill. Now I find my stitch and groove. Okay, and then you can, again, zhuzh them back over to redistribute them along those bars. Look how pretty. Yeah, it could be cute as a hat for sure. And you can do them as wings, like down in a small little section, just as like a band. Um, and these you can just do, you know, a straight stitch. You don't have to separate it as a back stitch. This is not big enough that you would need to do a back stitch for your foundation stitches. You could do them as individual bands going down to create your tail feathers. If you don't want to have it go all the way, you could have it broken up. Um, Let me just tie this off. Do you guys have any questions? We've got 5 people are back. Did I miss anything in the chat? Does anyone have any questions? So, like I said, if you wanted to, you could do just individual little straight stitches like this and even do like different colors going out. I might do that later. Maybe we'll pop it in our stories on Instagram or something. But that's basically it. I'm going to be very happy to end this. Sad to say goodbye to you ladies who have been such troopers and following me wherever and hopping back in. But thank you so, so much. This is the raised chain stitch, super pretty textural stitch. Hope you have fun with it. Let us know if you do end up with any questions as you're working on it. Hannah will be on tomorrow evening, I believe 7:30, and hopefully everything goes nice and smooth for her. But thank you so much. Love you guys too. You're the best. And hope you're having fun playing bingo. All right, later.